Very young. I was about 9 years old. I had stopped eating for 3 months, and no, the doctors couldn't figure out why. I felt like something was stuck in my throat and I couldn't swallow. I was a gymnast, and they accused me in a very harsh manner of being anorexic, as if being anorexic is somebody's fault. They accused me of wanting to be thin for gymnastics. They accused me of attention seeking, and I really felt like I couldn't swallow. My parents, they were amazing. My mother especially. They took me to neurologists, cardiologists, pediatricians. I even got yelled at and told to eat a pretzel, and I was crying and saying, I feel like I can't swallow. Yeah, it was horrible. And I just lived on nothing for 3 months. And they said, they even put a camera down my throat to see if anything was there. They were going to start feeding me intravenously. And then finally they said, you know what, maybe this is psychological. And so they took me to the Karen Horney Clinic, which is still there in New York City. And I started talking to a woman, and it was the first time that one of these doctors was asking me appropriate questions and asking me about, how I felt and what I was thinking. And, I didn't know it was suicide at age 9, but I remember being asked if I didn't want to be on the earth anymore. And I remember saying yes. And when I left that clinic, it was the first time I felt like a doctor had really heard me. I know this sounds like such a corny cliche story, but I asked my mother, I was like, what kind of doctor is that? And my mother said, that's a psychologist. And I was like, sold. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. I felt heard for the first time. Every other doctor had, and I'm not blaming them. They might not have been trained in mental health, but it felt very dismissed until I met with the psychologist. So that's how I knew.
Yeah.